Gear Patrol calls their new dive watch the best sub-$500 dive watch. Full stop. Men's Health rated them as the most stylish solar watch in the game. Who are we talking about? It's Movement. They're leveling up your gift giving with the sleekest watches you can buy and the biggest deals of the season. From their innovative ceramic materials to sexy automatic divers, from ultra-thin dress watches to solar-powered statement pieces, and everything in between, Movement is making sure you're the good gifter this year, for your family, your friends, or for yourself. And now you can take advantage of 30 to 50% off Movement's California clean watches, jewelry, and accessories to get them a gift they'll never forget. With fast, free shipping and returns and amazing bang for your buck, Movement makes for a relaxed shopping experience. And with one-size-fits-all watches, it's an easy, elegant gifting experience too. Shop 30 to 50% off now at mvmt.com. That's mvmt.com.
Looking for a fun way to win up to 25 times your money this football season? Test your skills on Prize Picks, the most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports. Just select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projection for a wide variety of statistics, and place your entry. It's as easy as that. If you have the skills, you can turn $10 into $250 with just a few taps. Easy gameplay, quick withdrawals, and an enormous selection of players and stat options are what make Prize Picks the #1 daily fantasy sports app. Ready to test your skills? Join the Prize Picks community of more than 7 million football fans who have already signed up. Right now, Prize Picks will match your first deposit up to $100. Just visit prizepicks.com/get100 and use code GET100. That's code GET100 at prizepicks.com/get100 for a first deposit match up to $100. Prize Picks, daily fantasy sports made easy.
Hey guys, this is Colin, your host. I am with Ashton and Cole. Go ahead, guys.
What's up?
Hey guys.
We are talking first today about our favorite remakes / remasters. Which one of you guys want to start?
Well, to be honest with you, there's a lot of remasters I would like to see. One of them including maybe like Blast of the Past or something like that of an older 2K.
That's one you want.
Well, for instance, like one of my favorite 2Ks is 2K16. So I would like to see maybe just a remaster of that game. Although basically 2K is remastered every year. I would like to see maybe a go back and kind of get better graphics on the 2K16. Because it had some of my favorite draft classes in it.
Yeah, I can see what you're saying on that one. Like, I wouldn't mind having like 2K11 back. Like, obviously, I'd like to play it for something else other than Wii, because that's what I had it on whenever I did play it. But like, it wasn't the Road to Glory, but it was trying to think their version of it. It was with Michael Jordan, but once you done like all the tasks you were supposed to do.
Jordan Challenge.
Yeah, the Jordan Challenge. You could do all those challenges, and then once you completed it, you got to have a rookie Michael Jordan to play for any team you wanted to in the NBA. So I paired him up with the Big Three in Boston, of course.
Oh, wow. The Big Three of Boston?
Yep. Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, and Ray Allen.
Yeah.
Favorite player of all time, Ray Allen. Yeah, I would like to see a remake of the first 3 Black Ops games. Those would be the best remake trilogy ever. Just, not even a remake, or remaster, rather, just bump up the graphics and put it on current gen consoles.
Oh, I kind of agree with that because I love the Call of Duty. Call of Duty Black Ops was one of the best games, and I enjoyed the campaign as well. And I didn't play Call of Duty Black Ops 3 as much as I did Call of Duty Black Ops 2, because Call of Duty Black Ops 2 is my favorite out of the 3. I could have played that game all the time. I love the zombies on it, along with the map Rise on Call of Duty Black Ops 1.
Well, my one I would like to see would be go on Cole's thing with the 2Ks, but I would say for the Madden franchises, I would like to see the older Madden games. Like, I'm not going to say older. It's not quite 20 years yet. The ones I'm talking about, like '07, '06, that gen of Madden, just because of the music in them.
Oh, yeah. I was about to say, Madden was really good. I remember back then, even I liked the NCAA games. 'Cause I enjoyed kind of playing with the college, interacting with college.
My favorite one was Madden 07. I loved creating my own quarterback on there and just dominating teams with my quarterback because I would scramble all the time. I'd throw full field passes, Hail Marys, and all the time.
That's the only time I've ever seen the Chargers win anything.
That's right. He's on the Chargers. I just liked the logo when I was little. I didn't know the teams.
Is it bad I remember that part, though?
Yeah.
Chargers,
Phillip Rivers to the curb.
Oh, yeah. You tossed Phillip Rivers out, and it was game over. You was able to run and throw at 99 overall, everything.
That's right. I maxed him out.
You maxed out everything except for the weight. You made him as light as possible.
That's right. So he could get up the field.
All right. Now, the topic that I was asked originally, what's your favorite that is out? Not ones that we'd like to see.
So my favorite current remaster or remake, rather, is the new Link's Awakening. That is a beautiful game, beautiful graphics, and the gameplay on it is just awesome. The frame rate drops occasionally, but not enough to notice, and it's not unplayable. I 100%ed it in about 2 weeks, so it's not a long game. It was originally a Game Boy game, so it's not a huge game, but it's really, really fun. If you guys haven't tried it out, I definitely recommend it.
Yeah, that's what I was about ready to say is I thought you 100% of that one, but obviously you just covered that part.
Yeah, I definitely did. Too fun not to.
I got about halfway through and I started playing another Zelda game, and I haven't got back to it since with moving and everything else still yet.
So that's my problem is I love all Zelda games. So I'll start one and then I'll look at another one and be like, oh, I want to start that one. I'll start like 3 or 4 and I'll be in the middle of all of them. And then I just have to sit down and like, I'm going to finish this one before I play those anymore.
Yeah, kind of brings back the older rule. You should probably beat something before you get another one type of situation, but it's kind of hard when they're all in front of you at one time now.
Right. They're so easy to play on the Nintendo Switch online, emulation and everything.
Colin, what's your favorite one that is currently out?
Well, see, I actually don't have more of a favorite current remake out. Because a lot of the ones that come to mind, I'd actually prefer the originals.
That's good.
That's fair enough.
Nothing wrong with an original.
No. I understand, like, the point of a remake is to be more advanced. But sometimes I just don't get that they captured the remake. What about you, Colin?
They didn't implement it enough.
Yeah.
Mine is actually not anything current. It is way back when. It was actually my origin story as a gamer is the Game Boy Advance version of Super Mario World.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's old.
The first time I played it, I was 4 years old. And apparently on where I live at now, down here in Myrtle Beach, is apparently that 8-hour drive to West Virginia on the way down. I never shut up. So on the way back, my parents got me a Game Boy. That way I'd be entertained for the whole entire thing. So I sat back here and played Mario the whole entire time and never did beat it until I was probably 18 or 19. And I actually got a SNES and NES combination, like knockoff brand console. And I beat it on the original. So I never did beat it on the Game Boy, but that is my favorite remake of all time.
Yeah, we both had that game. We got our Game Boys the same beach trip Because my mom said the same thing. So she bought me a Game Boy Advance too, in the same game.
They were tired of hearing y'all talk the whole time.
That's the whole thing we do. That's what we're doing right now too. So I mean, I'm sure people get tired of hearing us already.
Probably, but we like to talk, so that's what we want to do.
It's better than you taking wiener most of the time. I think they prefer you talking over taking wiener.
Obviously, they prefer to hear us talk a little bit, or else they wouldn't be listening to our podcast.
That's true.
Unless we're forcing, which is somewhat accessible. It just depends what the forcing is.
What are we forcing?
Forcing them to listen to us.
Oh, I didn't know what you forcing.
I was about to say, Colin.
Hey, we got to explicit rating somehow.
That's true, but back you was talking about Super Mario World. You know, obviously it released originally on the SNES, but like Colin, I started playing it on the Game Boy Advance, and I played it all the way to the end. I beat Bowser, I don't know how many times, but for some reason, I still have to this day, never beat the 7th castle. I've made it to Bowser any other way, Star World, all the secret ways, the back door, but I've never made it the official way by beating the number 7 castle.
You've never beat number 7 castle?
Never beat it. It's still, to my game save to this day, it is still it's not beat.
I'm sure if you sat down and played it now, you should be able to take it at your age now.
I hope so, or I'm just stupid, or just suck at games one.
We discussed that last time too.
Well, yeah, they already know I'm stupid, but I just suck at games too. I mean, we are the 3 terrible gamers. I mean, come on.
It's not like we're proclaiming to be the best things out there.
Right.
Yeah, definitely not. I mean, I actually never played the original Mario World.
Really?
Yeah, never.
It's a good game. You got to try it out. It's on the Switch Online. It's just after we're done the podcast, go turn it on.
Also, you start out on Chocolate Land.
Yeah.
With 7 castle already beat, Ashton. I said with the 7 castle already beat.
Oh, yeah, the special one there?
Yeah.
I seen your picture of it yesterday.
Right.
What was the next one? We had some upcoming titles. Is that the next one?
That is the next one. Upcoming new titles.
I was about to say, I'm kind of interested in
termed. Well, I guess ones that are coming out.
Oh yeah. Well, as you know, I'm always looking forward to our 2K. I mean, we always play 2K every year, and we run all the time. We even make what is that? Our Pro AM team. And I'll get us wrong. Sometimes we struggle on Pro AM.
Yeah, they're gonna go back to the terrible part.
Right. Yeah.
But I really enjoy 2K. I always enjoyed 2K.
Always say one build always with 20, and Cole always drops like $900 on each build.
Oh, now you're lying. I didn't spend any money on my build last time, I don't think.
I don't believe you.
No, actually, I don't think I did.
Yeah, you did.
Did I?
Mm-hmm.
I did on my remake, didn't I?
You're a guy like mine.
Yeah, because...
Your rebirth build?
Yeah. No, well... Was it?
Cole didn't get the rebirth.
Yeah, I did get the rebirth because I remade it to try to better our team.
Gotcha.
But then now they're all gone. They're all erased.
2K deleted all of them.
I kid you not. I loaded it up and they're all deleted. It made me so mad.
Depressing.
Right around the corner.
Yeah, 2K23 is about to come out. You have to start over anyway.
Yeah, I'm worried about it. Because the plan is to actually be good next year.
Hey, we were good this year because we was playing on Switch. I mean, maybe only 10-year-olds play it on Switch, but we beat them.
Yeah, that's all that matters. I beat the crap out of some 10-year-olds. I don't care if I'm dragging my nuts across their face, dunking on them or not.
Hey, we said we was terrible. We didn't say in which aspect.
Right.
Oh, I mean, it is pretty bad when you're okay with dragging your nuts across a 10-year-old's face on 2K.
Speaking of which, speaking of 10-year-olds, my new upcoming titles that I'm interested in seeing is actually Slime Rancher 2, which I don't know if you guys played the first one or not. It was Xbox had it like free on gold one time, and that's whenever I downloaded and played it a little bit.
I have never even heard of it.
I was about to ask, what the heck is Slime Catchers?
Slime Rancher?
Oh, Slime Rancher. Are you a cowboy that shoots like slime out of their balls?
So I never really did like play it. I've done it just for more or less like achievements because it was, a quote unquote kids game. So I was like, oh, okay, it's easy for, achievements or whatever, kind of like, Legos, video game would be. So I was like, okay, I'm just on here achievement hunting, which there was one that was like one of the funniest ones I've ever seen. And it's like you monster. And so there's different, like, obviously types of slimes you can catch and like some resemble animals for the most part. So there's
Tell me
one,
you're over there sliming animals with your special slime.
I caught a little chick, and then there's like an inferno type of like almost like an inferno tower if you play Clash of Clans like situation in like the middle of the map, and you can sacrifice that chick to the inferno tower.
So you were burning some chick down and shooting animals with your special slime.
Yes.
Something seems a little off with me about that.
And you say that's a kid's game.
It's rated E for everyone, yes.
Well, I guess everyone can take some special slime to the face, I guess.
Well, my upcoming new titles that I am interested in would be Modern Warfare 2. The Call of Duties are going back to the roots, so to say. I mean, it's not the original Modern Warfare 2 anything, but they're trying to go back. That's one step closer to the Black Ops. What did you say?
I said, are they not doing a remake for Modern Warfare 2? I thought they was.
They already did.
Yeah, they already remade.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And another one I was looking at was God of War Ragnarok. That's coming out for the PlayStation. I played a lot of the old original God of Wars, like on the PS2 and the PSP. I don't know if you guys have played them, but they are really fun games.
Oh, yeah. I played the God of War. Like I said, I contemplated getting a PS4 one time just to play the new one that came out then.
See, I played the original back on the PS2 as well. And I mean, I always thought they were kind of interesting, but I haven't played any of the newer ones, to be honest with you.
The older ones are more of a hack and slash beat 'em up games, kind of, and the newer ones are more adventure. Like,
as you're saying, that's the only thing I played is the old ones, and I mean, I'm just a fan of hack and slash, whether it be Bayonetta or Ninja Game as well.
That's another upcoming title coming out this year, actually, Bayonetta 3.
Oh, wow. I did not know that.
Mm-hmm. And in like a couple months, it's releasing for the Switch.
As you're saying, almost first.
Yeah.
She got released on Smash. I mean, come on now. They have to let her in on the Switch on normal titles now.
Yeah. They're pretty weird games, but they're really good games. I've played the first two, not beat them, but I've played through them.
I beat them both. And I mean, reason why it's so controversial is how subjective, it is with not really showing nudity, but it's like almost there.
No, you just want to see some titties. That's all it was.
If I want to do that, there's every ways to accomplish that feature.
That's true, but I mean, Bayonetta, she looks good. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I mean, that's as close to nudity, I guess, that Nintendo will allow on their system for a first-party title.
Yep. I don't know. Another new title I want to see is Gotham Knights, which is I don't think it's getting released to the Switch anytime soon, but it's going to be on Xbox and PlayStation. But it's pretty much Teen Titans video game, but the adults were in it. So if you watch Titans on HBO, by chance, that is basically that group of the Teen Titans, because I mean they're still all teens, they're not adults on there. It's just live action. So that's
I think that it's definitely something else. Because if y'all remember, like the original Teen Titans that came out, it was way more adult than it is like nowadays.
The new ones are junk.
Actually, I was watching it the other day with Ezra, and I was like, I didn't, obviously as an adult now, I'm just like, holy crap. I'm just like, this is a lot more, worse. I mean, it was still a great show, but as far as like innuendos and stuff goes, that I caught on this time from opposed when I was, 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Oh, do they still stream the original Teen Titans?
Yet again, like I said, on HBO Max, it has all that stuff. It has the Titans, which is the live action version. It has Teen Titans, it has Teen Titans Go. So, like I said, they have everything DC and Warner Brothers on that thing. Too bad they're not a sponsor.
Okay, well, the Teen Titans Go is bull. That's a whole bunch of crap. That's garbage. The Teen Titans went to trash. Yes, literally garbage. Actually, I cannot stand it.
We can save that as a topic for another time, and when it's full game related.
Back to Gotham, what you was talking about. If I'm not mistaken, that's a remaster, right? It was previously released.
It will be a completely new game. I mean, yeah.
No, I think Ashton's right. I'm pretty sure there's a Gotham already.
But usually, this time Batman's technically, I mean, he's in it, but you don't play as Batman.
Yeah.
You play as Robin. Well, I guess technically Nightwing, since Dick Grayson changed it to Nightwing, and Todd takes over Robin's spot. But I mean, other than that, you still got Starfire and all the other Titans. It's just like I said, they're just adult oriented live action. Not like I said, still teens, but more adult oriented.
Do you know about the graphics? How good the graphics are?
The fact that it is releasing on the PS5 and Xbox Series X first, I'm assuming it's going to be extremely good graphics as far as that goes.
Gear Patrol calls their new dive watch the best sub-$500 dive watch. Full stop. Men's Health rated them as the most stylish solar watch in the game. Who are we talking about? It's Movement. They're leveling up your gift giving with the sleekest watches you can buy and the biggest deals of the season. From their innovative ceramic materials to sexy automatic divers, from ultra-thin dress watches to solar-powered statement pieces and everything in between, Movement is making sure you're the good gifter this year for your family, your friends, or for yourself. And now you can take advantage of 30 to 50% off Movement's California clean watches, jewelry, and accessories to get them a gift they'll never forget. With fast, free shipping and returns and amazing bang for your buck, Movement makes for a relaxed shopping experience. And with one-size-fits-all watches, it's an easy, elegant gifting experience too. Shop 30 to 50% off now at mvmt.com. That's mvmt.com.
Ew, gotta get rid of this old Backstreet Boys t-shirt.
Tell me why.
Because it stinks, boys.
Tell me why.
I've washed it so many times, but the odor won't come out.
Tell me why.
No, you tell me why I can't get rid of this odor.
Have you tried Downy Rinse and Refresh? It doesn't just cover up odors, it helps remove them.
Wow, it worked, guys.
Yeah.
Downy Rinse and Refresh removes more odor in one wash than the leading value detergent in 3 washes. Find it wherever you buy laundry products.
Okay. Cause I think it was a while back. I played a what was it called? I can't remember. I played it on my buddy's PS4, and the graphics were okay. It was a Batman game. I'm not sure what it was. I think it was Dark Knight something.
Oh, Dark Knight. Was it Arkham Knight?
I think it was.
It's a pretty good game.
Yeah, and the graphics were okay, but you could definitely tell that there was some touch-ups that could have been used in some scenarios within the game. But I mean, overall, I thought it was an okay game. I didn't play a lot of it. I played like 2 days of it just because I was staying up there at a friend.
Anything else we want to talk about on upcoming new titles?
Not that I come to mind, but what about arcade games? How are the new? Is there any type of favorite arcade games that y'all have?
My all-time favorite, and Ashton's probably going to somewhat agree with me on this one, would be the Jurassic Park one that we played in Chuck.
Is that in Chuck E. Cheese?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I got to hear this.
I don't even remember why we were there, but somebody's birthday, I think.
It was Colby's birthday or something like that.
Maybe, but it was this Jurassic Park arcade cabinet, and there was 2 guns on each side, and me and him just started throwing coins in and just, it'd let you play for like 5-10 minutes before it make you put more coins in it. We used all of our coins to beat that game.
We played it all the way through from start to finish, where the T-Rex is chasing you at the very end.
It was awesome.
Wow.
It was really fun.
But we probably spent, I say collectively probably $30 each to beat it.
Yeah, about $60 together and Chuck E. Cheese coins to beat that game.
So you get 4 coins per dollar. So I mean, it works just like you get 4 quarters per thing, but obviously it's Chuck E. Cheese tokens and not actual quarters.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it still goes out to the same amount of money.
Yeah, for every quarter, you got a token.
Basically.
Yeah.
But it can only be redeemed instead of real life. But I guess that made them the difference in between gambling and not gambling in a kid's facility.
Yeah.
Arcade games that I like the original, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle arcade games. Those were so much fun. And they remade them on the NES. And I don't know if you guys have seen, they are bringing them out in the Cowabunga collection for the Switch and the new consoles.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
I'm going to pick that up, but it's going to be fun.
But within the original ones, weren't they on like an old, kind of like a little cube with just one stick in the center for the controls?
Those were the home versions. The original arcade cabinets, you went to an arcade and played it.
I was about to say, I never actually seen a Ninja Turtle one, but I knew I played the home version. I kind of remember all the time. I played it, and eventually I broke the stick because I got mad at the game. So I broke the stick off and threw it. I got so mad. Because I think it was, I was only like 2 chapters into it. And what was his name? I was about to say Shredder cut me up and I lost all progress. So I just ripped the stick off of the controller and threw it.
Sounds like you get mad.
Yeah, trust me. They'll probably find out when we go to start playing 2K or something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they start showing rigged everywhere.
Oh, yeah. I promise I'm getting a lag switch.
My favorite.
I'm going to get one of those. Go ahead.
My actual favorite is probably actually Pac-Man.
Pac-Man's a really good one.
I figured that was yours.
Now, hold on. Is it the actual Pac-Man? Or is it the Mrs. Pac-Man? Or is it the Mr. and Mrs. Pac-Man?
It's Miss Pac-Man, in all honesty, because that's usually the one I catch playing myself, because that's usually the one that's open whenever you go to arcades.
Yeah.
Which, I mean,
it's really the most popular.
The difference is the bow on top of, the head of it. The games are still the same. You still can't make it past 256 without the game crashing, which, granted, I've never made it past level 6. So, I mean, I still have 250 to go, but
I've never made it past level 2.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's just one of those ones I've always enjoyed, and it seemed like it had the most longevity of a thing once you learn patterns on that game.
Oh, yeah. That's a lot of things that you realize playing some of the older games, is most of them are just pattern based. Like Mario, some of the Mario games are huge pattern based games.
Yeah. Punch Out was the same way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Even the Wii version of it was still just pattern based.
Yep.
All right. What's next up on the list, guys? Let's make sure we can get these topics this time. I don't think we finished all of them last time.
We didn't finish this time, but if we're going for 30 minutes, we got 3 more minutes to do it. So we're not going to be able to knock out 2 in 3 minutes anyways.
Let's do the upcoming remakes then.
So we're going to get about the same amount done then. Because that means you guys get to come back and see what the next topic is next time.
That's right.
It'll just be as we did last time. The remakes was the one we didn't get to last time that we got to this time.
Yeah. The first topic.
Upcoming remakes. What one are you guys looking forward to?
Well, I'm looking forward to a couple I have here, but the number one that I would like to see, which is coming, I believe in 2023, is Dead Space remake.
Okay, I can see that one. I didn't know. I seen where they was, but I didn't really look into it yet. But granted, I played it, but I just never really did get into it. I'm into the horror part of the game, but just as you said, play, I just never did get into it.
I'm about to say, I don't think I ever played Dead Space. I've seen the game and I've watched people play because I'm pretty sure Jacob had the game. And I think he played it. But I've never personally played.
They're really fun games. And if I'm not mistaken, they are remaking all 3 of them, not just the first one. It's more of a remaster than a remake, right? But
so they're going to try to remaster all 3.
Yeah.
Wow.
Upgrade the graphics and make them look better. And I've already seen videos of them in beta and stuff, and they look really nice.
What I would think be interesting though for some remakes, if they could change the ending, because sometimes you wonder what if this would have happened instead.
Well, most of those games do have alternate endings. I know Dead Space had, I think, 3 or 4 endings, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and depending on which Zelda you play, they have different endings, like Link's Awakening does.
See, I've never played through Link's Awakening all the way. I've played probably the first little bit of it, and that's about it.
It's good. It's worth playing all the way through.
Because usually I'll just beat them and I'll be done with them. There's only one video game I play, 2 that I've played over and over again after beating them, and that was Breath of the Wild and NBA Street.
Mm-hmm.
And I like
NBA Street's just fun.
Yeah. So those 3 are the only ones I've played over and over again. But you had to beat Def Jam Vendetta 4 times to get the final 2 unlocks.
Yeah.
So it was ultimately to unlock everybody, you had to beat it 4 times anyways. Because you had to beat it with the 4 main wrestlers. Fighters, whichever one you want to call them.
All right. What about you guys?
On the upcoming remakes?
Yep.
Well, to be honest with you, it's kind of, I normally don't really look forward to too many remakes. Because sometimes I'm always worried that they're going to kind of screw it up.
Yeah, some of them do.
But, there are the occasional good remakes. I mean, you can't die. So I don't really think there's any I'm looking forward to.
You take a pass on this one?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a pass.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say, sometimes they do mess them up, how they did initially with the Grand Theft Auto trilogy ones. They may have just ported it at that point.
Yeah.
Yes, for real. It was awful. I think they patched most of the bugs out now, but there were graphical glitches, and it was awful.
Yeah, but like I said, at that point, they would have been better off to port it and then do it that way. But they just no, we're going to remaster it or remake it, whichever one you want to call it. Which I know there's a slight difference. I just haven't took my time to figure out what the true interchangeable difference is.
Well, remaster is literally just kind of updated graphics and better quality to it. Where a remake is more of an in-depth kind of thing, where
From
they
the
actually,
ground up.
yeah, they break down the game and build it back from scratch.
Gotcha. Well, my option, since Cole took a pass, I got two of them. And it's Destroy All Humans 2, which is you're a little alien dude and you're doing exactly what the title says. You're going around and killing everybody you see.
I was about to say, I've never heard of that game.
I was always intrigued of it because it was the old G4 channel. It used to be on cable TV way back in the day. And I would always turn on it. It was a gaming channel, and I would always turn it on and watch. And that game was always rated on top for whatever it was going for, which it was another thing like how Mass Radio, like Metroid Prime, was rated T for teen. So I didn't really sit down and try to play it, or at that point was able to get it, because I think the only reason why I got Metroid Prime originally was because my parents enjoyed playing those type of games and types of situations. But like I said, to Destroy All Human, they didn't find that interesting. So, I mean, shoot, it took until I was almost 14 for me to even be able to play Call of Duty.
Yeah, I remember that. Had to sneak it in a couple times.
Yeah. But
I think. Oh, my bad, Colin.
Go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say that I think you probably just brought the game because you like getting probed. We all know C-Nuts likes to probe you up really good.
Not quite. Like I said, I just always found it fascinating doing that. I was doing the probing, by the way. They went under probing.
So you were taking devices and shoving them up people's hind end.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. 20 shield is 20 shield.
Hold on. That's not probing. That's not considered probing. You're a prostitute at that point. And
it depends on your outlook on it.
I'd like to say before we quit, I had a runner-up on the remake, and that's Resident Evil 4.
I hate you because that's what I had for my runner-up too.
I played that on the GameCube because for the longest time it was a GameCube exclusive. Surprisingly enough, being a child console, Yep. But that was a fun game. I loved it.
Yeah, I actually never played it for the first time until I was 20, and I was over at Robert's house, and he had it, and we was drinking, and we thought it was a good idea to start playing that. Take a shot for every single time that we would die in that game. So how many
times
after you drank.
I was about to say, we're called the Three Terrible Gamers. We all know you can't game.
I think I can go out a little bit though. I'm able to handle Resident Evil 4, but I can definitely handle just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just
the tip.
I can't emphasize that enough. But that is 4 out of the 5 topics we had for today. But we are at battle. So you guys tune back in for next time. You guys got any final goodbyes for the next week?
Just follow us on Instagram, check out our YouTube, and like our Facebook page, all of our socials. If you have any questions, you can always message us on Insta, and we'll get back with you. And if you have feedback, it's always welcome. We appreciate you guys listening to us. You help us out a lot.
Cole?
Well, I was going to kind of say shout out to Colin. He was kind of more in charge of the topics this week, and he was hosting. Got a shout out to Ashton real quick for doing some tech. He went through and was listening and typing out all the words that we were saying for our was it YouTube?
Yeah, transcribed everything we said, typed it out, and put it in a YouTube video so you guys could follow along the best that you guys could on our YouTube while you're listening to it, so you don't have to look at a black screen the whole time while you're listening to us.
Yeah, so as you can tell, we're trying to do some things for y'all as well, and we're gonna continue to try to put out our podcast and videos, and eventually we're gonna be doing a little bit more here and there. Just stay tuned.
Yeah. Keep listening.
Colin, you got anything before we're out?
No, I think we done better than last time, which is the goal every single time.
Right. Just keep getting better.
Well, I wish that's what she said. All right, guys. I'm out.
Talk to you later.
Be a barbecue hero with delicious, ultra-low net carb Hero Bread, buns, and tortillas. Soft and fluffy, high in fiber, and with 0 grams of sugar, up to 10 grams of protein, coming in at under 100 calories per serving. Oh, and did I mention they taste like their mouth-watering traditional versions? I mean, what's not to love? Use code AH10 for 10% off your first Hero Bread purchase at hero.co. That's AH10 for 10% off at hero.co.
At Grainger, we're for the ones who specialize in saving the day and for the ones who've mastered the art of keeping business moving. We offer industrial-grade supplies for every industry with same-day pickup and next-day delivery on most orders, all backed by real people ready to help. So you can get the right answers and products right when you need them. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.